Food on the road. It's a big one, just like it would be at home. Come to Woolworths for our shop for the next few weeks. I have a really hot tip for you. I've had a look at what was already in the fridge and what's still there that we can use over the next couple of days. Given it a bit of a wipe down, taken out our fruit tubs from the bottom. We keep carrots in one and apples in the other one. I've also given the cupboards quick clean out. Now I have a standard shopping list. I keep it on my phone so that I can access it anytime, and I always have it with me at the shops. That has our cycle of food meals on it, pretty much for a fortnight. So we make our meals on a fortnightly basis and shop that way. It really keeps costs down a huge amount because you're not always back and forth and picking up extras. And then I'll add things to it. For example, today I need to add some sesame oil that we're out of. I don't need to buy that every fortnight, but I do need to buy it this week. We're headed into town to do our grocery shop. This is about a 2 to 3 weekly event for us. We try to get up to about 3 weeks at a time, then just top up our fruit as we go. So it'll be a big one today, boys. We ready for it?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
We always choose Woolworths as our preferred supermarket. The reason being that we have this little guy here that saves us a ton of money across the year. It's an entertainment card and it can save you money all over the place at different attractions and restaurants and things, but a key feature is that it saves you 5% off Woolworths Wish gift cards, which across your year, that's 5% off your shop. So it's saving us around the $50 a month mark, which is huge across your year. It gives you, you know, a few $100 extra that you can do something else with. So that's a hot tip for me for our groceries. It's one that we use and that we save a stack of money with by shopping at Woolworths and using the gift cards. You just have to pre-purchase them. So once you've got your card, you log on and you pre-purchase the gift cards, and they're really easy to use when you get there. Even easier if you use the Woolworths Money app on your phone, because it keeps track of how much you've got left on your gift cards as well. So give it a go. About 3 weeks of food look like. We've just come back from our shop at Woolies. We've got some here. We've got some milk and some bags still stacked up on the floor down here. We have a table full of meat and some cans and pantry items up here. We then have in our freezer over here our vegetables, and in the angle outside we have a stack of meat in there as well. So this will get us through about 3 weeks worth with 3 hungry boys. It's a fair bit of food, but that's the reality of it. That's what we go through. So I'll show you shortly what we do to pack up the meat that we've got here, because that's certainly not going to fit in the angle as it is at the moment, but we've got a trick up our sleeve. So we've got all of our meat on the table here. That takes up a fair amount of space in the current packaging, but what I'm going to do is use Ziploc bags and pop the meat in meal portions so that we can grab out one meal at a time the day before if we need to defrost it. Pop that into the angle and I'll show you how much less space that takes up.
Meal's now bagged up into our little Ziploc bags Steph showed you earlier, and we keep a lot of them out here in the angle. So this is a combi freezer, packed up all in here so they're ready for pulling out maybe a day or two before we use them on the road.
So let's count how many we've got.
Leg of pork is going to last a little bit longer. I don't think these things stand a chance, but other than that, that's a lot of meals from the road.
Cool.
Plus whatever fish I catch.
Yeah, sometimes we tend to make an extra meal out of stuff like the roasts. We can make some fried rice out of or something as well, so it doesn't use too much meat, but it does make up an extra meal's worth. So I think we'll get almost 3 weeks worth out of it. Pantry stuff we've got here. Now to save some space in our pantry, I'm taking it out of the boxes. Don't you just hate double packaging like this? It's already got a bag, boys. Why does it need a box? That's not cool for the environment, is it? But to save room in our pantry in here, I'm going to take them all out. So guys, can you go through please and find the boxes like this? Take all the packets out and we'll pop them straight in the pantry, just like that. And they'll save a ton of space in there. This is our snack section, so we'll pop all of our dry biscuits and sweet biscuits and things into there. So that's about it for a food shop. I can finally sit down with a cuppa, knowing that the food's taken care of for the next 3 weeks or so. All we have to do is grab the meals out of the freezer, throw them in the oven or on the stove, and it's all good. That hot tip again for your savings is the entertainment card. So if you missed that at the start, this is the entertainment book, which you can use for a savings across heaps of different categories of food, restaurants, activities. If you buy it for your home state or choose a state that you want to buy it for first up, then you've got access to buying Woolworths gift cards, the Wish cards online for a 5% saving. So for that example today, we spent about $470 on the food. That meant that we saved close to $25, and then I'll spend probably another $100. I'm aiming to get that up to about $600 for the 3 weeks. The extra is made up of our fresh fruit that we'll buy over the next couple of weeks. We obviously can't keep 3 weeks worth of fruit on hand. It wouldn't be good by the end of that time. And I'll add that up over the weeks. So that's about a saving of $10 a week. Over a year, that's close to $500 that you've got to spend on something else. So that's a really, really great way of saving, on top obviously of your specials and everything at the shops as well. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned as we give you plenty more meal ideas and options over the next little while we're traveling, and give us some ideas in the comments as well below. Thanks, bye.